When you're in court and you're trying to tell a judge that you're calm and you're totally cool, it's probably not a good idea to then have a full-blown argument with your lawyer and demand that the other lawyer get fired. That's exactly what this guy did.
State of Michigan versus Remington Michael Allen Hedrick, case number 22-2305.
Wrong person. They just told me to go. I didn't know. You know, we are the wrong person.
What's your name?
Kenneth Goyette. They have us all separated on floors. That's why we have me and another person up here on this floor that's doing courts.
All right. People of the city of Flint versus Kenneth Douglas Goyette, case number 22-1128. State your name, please.
Kenneth Douglas Goyette.
Goyette, you are before the court today on 2 charges of assault and battery. Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. Neil Zabel representing Mr. Goyette. Your Honor, I had occasion to go over Mr. Goyette's rights with him. He told Mr. Rush that he understood those rights to waive the reading. Mr. Rush went over his misdemeanor complaint with him. He told Mr. Rush he understood the charges, the maximum penalty would waive the reading of those as well. Mr. Goyette is not employed, would request a court-appointed attorney.
For will appoint an attorney representing the defendant in this matter and schedule this matter for a pretrial conference on August 29th at 8:30 before Judge Marsh. Bail.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Goyette told me or told Mr. Rush that he's on parole and needs to update whatever address his parole agent agrees that he should live at. That normally he lives with the complaining witness, so he can't live there. He is on parole for a CSC. His parole agent is aware of that. He's not sure if she's going to violate him or not. I would ask the court to, on his behalf, to personal recognizance bond. Thank you.
Charged with assaulting 2 different persons.
I think it's time to take a quick coffee break from the Irish Demon coffee mug, which you can get down below. Smooth. Time for a quick stretch too, I think. Also available down below.
Which ones are this Danielle Broster and the Dale Renshaw? I have video footage of Dale Renshaw trying to assault me first. I have that downstairs. I also have that on phones. And I would like that being requested because he hit me first, and I got proof of that. I have video surveillance cameras on my property of me getting jumped while he's up front, and that's audio and visual cameras. And I will request that paperwork to get requested because I have actually the proof downstairs and on the phone. Downstairs, I have 2 surveillance cameras automatically that's on property all times. They're 360 degrees, they're visual and audio, and it shows that Dale Renshaw was up front while I was getting hit and yelled and help save me, while Dale Renshaw was up front not fighting me. So how can I hit him when I was getting jumped in front of the cameras? So I got proof of that. And the domestic, yes.
Oh, the domestic, yes. Okay, so you're clearly a cool, calm, and collected dude. Now, if you won the fight, I'd hate to see the other guy.
Do you have some place to stay other than that address?
Say that again?
You have some place
I can hear you. What's up?
other than that?
No. Because Rushing told me there was only 1 charge. That was the domestic violence. He didn't say nothing about two charges. So now my lawyer lied to me. I liked him.
He did not lie to you.
Well, not necessarily. It could have been a fact that you only had the 1 charge when your lawyer was talking to you in the first place, and then you copped another 2 afterwards.
So now my lawyer lied to me. I liked him.
He did not lie to you.
He said there was 1 charge. That was a domestic violence assault. That was Danielle Broster. He didn't say nothing about Dale Renshaw. And that is recorded. And I would like to bring that recording up.
Okay, so is your claim that because your lawyer didn't mention the name of the guy that you allegedly assaulted, that for whatever reason you shouldn't be arrested and dealt with for it? That's just not how that works.
Because there's 2 recorded. Because he said there was 1 charge.
You know the charges now. That's why we arraigned you. So if you got jail, where you gonna stay?
Like I said, I would like to get him fired and get a new lawyer because he didn't do his job, plain and simple. Because he's trying to say that I only have one charge, that's two charges. And I would like to make sure that I put it on there that he lied to me on recording.
Ah, yes, I'm sure the eminent lawyer will get fired because you, the guy in jail, who looks like a bulldog that chewed on a bunch of wasps, who's in there for domestic violence and for assault, said so. Somehow I don't see that flying.
All right, no contact with the complainant, bond a certain amount of $30,000, 10%, that's $3,000. Any contact with the complainant and you'll be back in jail. You all set?
I don't have 3,000. So you're just making me sit here for no reason.
Well, no, it's not the court's fault that you don't have the money to bail yourself out for the crimes that you allegedly committed. In fact, for the crimes, one of which you actually admitted to.
There's no reason for me to see.
You have no place to say other than be, you're still upset, and I'm not letting you just walk out of here to go there and
I'm actually pretty calm. I'm actually calm as possible, actually. I'm a little upset somebody lied to me, but I'm actually not even worried about it. That's why I'm going legal wise. I'm calm. I personally am calm. I just go legal wise.
Did you say you're calm as the legal guys? At least I think that's what you said, and if it is, what?
And the lawyer lied, and I'm not even worried about that. I don't even care about that. What I just got told is now you got to put me a $3,000 bond when I don't have no job. I have nothing. So now I'm going to sit here for how many days until...
Again, it's nobody's fault but your own that you don't have a job and don't have any money. I feel sorry for you if that's the case, but that's on you. You're a grown man. You're big enough to hit on a woman, you're big enough to hit on another dude, and evidently big enough to get an ass whooping. So you're big enough to go out and get your ass a job and deal with your own problems yourself.
You're going to be going in front of a judge in 2 days. I suggest that you calm down by the time you go in front of the next judge if you want anything to change.
I'm calm. I'm calm.
This is the face of a calm man, folks, who wants his lawyer fired for allegedly lying to him.
You all set?
I want to make sure Zach Rushing gets fired then, please. Make sure of that.
You heard him, Judge. You better make sure of that. Make sure he gets fired for allegedly not doing his job. Now, again, lawyers can't be expected to know everything all the time. We've seen people get arraigned for new charges while they're sat in court. That's not the lawyer's fault. Of course, you're innocent until you're proven guilty. You did admit to the domestic assault. So if that's the case, you should sit there, in my opinion. Have a good old think about what you did. The adult, mean boy version of the naughty step, if you will. Anyway, folks, there we have it. So this is everybody else's fault but his own. The guy here who's got a face like he mocked Mike Tyson's mama right to his face is telling everybody that it's everybody else's fault. He didn't do nothing wrong. It was all the other guy. Whoa, but he did do the domestic assault. But it's totally the lawyer's fault for lying to him. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the video, make sure and smash that like button. Comment, subscribe. If you want to support the channel in other ways, consider becoming a Patreon, a member, or leaving an old thanks down below. We'll catch you all in the next one, folks. Sláinte.